Alright, hello and welcome to what should be the final part of my playthrough of Breaking Point in F1 2021. So up next is the Japanese Grand Prix, which we will go to right now. With several laps remaining, Ackerman sets his sights on both Williams drivers in an effort to snatch some much-needed points from their championship rivals. I need a sip of water before we begin. Alright, let's go.
We're seeing both Butler and Russell's lap times increasing.
I still had time to catch them.
Roger, we're on fresher tyres than they are. Push, push. Let's put the pressure on.
Yeah, copy.
By Carlos Sainz for 13th. Working on Ricardo for P12. And we get the spot. And just up the road are George Russell and Devin Butler. And actually, with where they are running at the moment,
Russell should be close now. Let's push.
I just run totally wide in that hairpin. Once we pass them, we'll actually knock both of them out of the points completely. So, high stakes here.
This pace is strong, but be aware your tyres need to go the distance.
Now one car coming out of the pits, it's Fernando Alonso! Man! Not good timing there. Just came out right in front of us. That's much better. So with Alonso pitting, that means both Williams are in the points now. Oh, hit switch curb.
Should be seeing Butler soon. Let's keep it clean, please, Cass.
Aiden
Aiden is
Jackson
in the pits.
in the
Aiden
pits.
in the pits.
Actually, we
in the
gained
top
more
10 now.
spots
Keep it
here
up.
with Aiden Jackson coming out of the pits along with Lance Stroll. The race in the Aston Martin, I should say. Oh, and there goes Stroll.
Green flag.
Let's actually take a look at. I just sort of unceremoniously just cut him off going into turn one. Bam. And to be fair, that's actually something that happens a lot at this track. You'll get people coming out of the pits, or people trying to take a wide line, and they'll just knock the other one off. They'll just knock that person into a spin.
Some information on Stroll. They've got a serious car issue. It looks like they're retiring.
Oh, really? Did he hit something? Or someone? It looked like he was fine. Honestly. Maybe that maybe that contact and that spin gave them more damage than we realized. But actually, you know what? I just remembered that this year has, like, you can get damage to your floor. So maybe that was it? I don't know. But, nevertheless, we are officially past Devin Butler in the Williams. We're up to
Good job.
P7.
Nice overtake.
Now we just got 5.5 laps, so potentially up to P5. Ooh, running wide a little bit.
We have 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, not good. Gap to teammate behind is 7.4 seconds. Coming up on Leclerc, P6. The same thing. Same corners running too wide. Getting into the gravel. Spinning out.
Okay, the gap behind is 3.4 seconds.
Leclerc is definitely not making it easy.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
You have DRS, Leclerc doesn't. We're through to P6. Yeah, let's take that one back. Now, I basically cut the corner. Oh man. Gotta be careful of those curbs. They'll throw you for a loop. If you're not careful.
The gap to the car ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Right a little bit. 2 laps to go.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Max Verstappen sets the fastest lap of the Grand Prix as the final lap is underway.
This is your final lap of the race. We're leading our teammate by 12.4 seconds.
This is a very long chapter in terms of racing. Forgot to turn right. Come on.
Our gap behind is 1.8 seconds.
Max Verstappen will win the Japanese Grand Prix. We don't know how second and third are ordered in this race. But we do know that Bottas is in fourth, Lando Norris is in fifth, and we, just keep it on the road, going to cruise to a P6 finishing position.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
That's it then for another fantastic Grand Prix here in Japan. A brilliant victory that has thoroughly earned the applause from the sellout crowd here today. Haas continue to put the pressure on Williams. That gap might still be a little too big to close, but for Haas, it's very much game on.
Yeah, when I think back even just a couple of months, Crofty, I didn't have Haas pegged to be competing with Williams. Both Jackson and Ackerman performing at their absolute best out there today.
Well, they certainly were, and no sign of any disputes on or off track between the pair of them. Might they have put their differences behind them? The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team.
Good day today. Let's have your take on it. Solid performance out there today, Casper. You must be pleased.
Yeah, the competition feels like it's fiercer than ever this season. And the team is working really hard to keep up, so we're grateful for every point we earn.
Those points bring you a little bit closer to Williams. Is that something you're particularly focused on during the race?
Absolutely. We're into the business end of the season now, and we want to climb as many places as we can. Right now, that means catching Williams. So, anytime we can put the pressure on a little, that's good for us.
We asked Devin Butler a similar question. He said, and I quote, "Haas are a bit of a shambles. I don't think they're catching us anytime soon." What's your response to that?
Sounds to me like the words of a man running scared.
Appreciate your time.
I get a little snarky with Butler. 2 weeks later, US Grand Prix, with Haas continuing to put together an impressive run of form, the gap between 4th and 5th places in the Constructors' Championship is continuing to narrow.
Zoe.
Daddy!
Hey, Littles.
Mummy says you're in America where the cowboys live.
Yeah, Daddy's in America.
Are you racing with cowboys, Daddy?
Yeah, 1 or 2. Hey, who's your favorite racing driver, Littles?
You are.
Just checking. Love you.
Love you, Daddy.
Hey, can I speak to Mum?
Bye.
Hello?
Apparently she enjoys hanging up on you these days.
So it seems.
All set?
Yeah, all set.
The odds are shortening on the 4th place finish for Haas.
It's a shame. I enjoyed being the underdog.
You've still got to beat Butler.
We've still got to beat Williams, you mean?
That too, I guess. Right, you go and prepare. See ya.
Bye.
Alright. And all set here. For some running at Coda.
Fellas! Sell-out crowd, they're saying. Casper, I haven't seen you since you announced your retirement.
No?
Well, fair play to you, mate. Takes a brave man to admit he can't compete anymore. I didn't mean it like that. I'm just saying, you're a brave man. I'm paying you a compliment.
Now you're saying I can't compete?
Nah, I didn't mean it like that. I just meant some have said that, well, you're past your prime, that's all.
That won't work anymore, Devon.
Sorry, what won't work?
We know what you've been saying about us.
Oh, I genuinely don't know what you're talking about.
You know, I used to think you were just a gossip, Devon. Now I know you're a liar.
Oh, come on! You guys used to be so much more fun. Used to get into fights, take each other out of races. We all enjoyed that. Oh, you know, it was very entertaining. Now you just mope around bickering over who said what. It's a bit petty, to be honest, guys. Seriously, you're supposed to be role models.
Yeah, I won't argue with you, Devon. I won't win.
Yeah, you do seem to struggle a bit with winning, to be fair.
Yeah. And maybe you are right. Maybe I am past it. But he's not. And he's the better driver.
What, the rookie? He's only just got here. You do know the Ferrari seat's mine. The contract's as good as signed.
There's just one problem with that, Devon.
Huh? Enlighten me.
I don't believe a word you say anymore.
Tell him, mate. Mate?
I don't know who this is going to.
Okay, mid-race U.S. Grand Prix. With Butler's mind games no longer having any effect, Ackerman sets out to take the race directly to the man who caused the rift between the two teammates at Haas.
Okay, Casper, you're doing great. Let's keep this up.
Is Butler ahead?
Butler, you're closing on him. No theatrics, please, Casper.
Yeah, understood.
Alright, so
Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds.
just gotta beat Butler. Seems simple enough. Oh, look at the speed. He's a quadruple right-hander.
Devon sat in P8.
Ooh, splitting Stroll and Raikkonen.
Devon's currently in P9.
Oh, Ocon coming back at us. Do we get him?
Devon sat in P8.
Aiden's in the pits.
Aiden is coming in for his stop. Devon is a couple of places up on you. Okay, you're in the top 10.
Devon's P7 at the moment.
Just catching something in the Olympics there. Got that going on while I'm finishing off breaking point. Dive bomb! Got it.
Nice move. Okay, gap ahead is 3.3 seconds.
Coming up Pierre Gasly to lap him. It's out of the way very nicely. And would you look at that, Aiden Jackson and Devin Butler right in front of us. And I'm hoping that Aiden...
Closing in on Devon, Cass. Let's put the pressure on.
Hoping that Aiden is able to pass Butler since Aiden's on pressure tires. And he just came out of the pits. There goes Jackson. He passes Devin Butler. And easily by him for position. And I think for now, as Casper, I think I'm content just riding with Aiden Jackson here to the end of the race.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
closing in on a lapper. Yuki Tsunoda. Ooh, Leclerc got by me. I didn't even notice that Leclerc was coming. Looks like I have to fend off the other Ferrari. Interesting, considering Gage Jackson's gunning for a Ferrari seat. All right, here we go. Last lap.
This is your final lap of the race.
Oh, Leclerc making a move to the outside. Not gonna happen.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Jackson still holding on to P6. Doing everything we can to keep Leclerc behind us. Oh, is he gonna get there? He will, but we're gonna cheekily stay behind and we're gonna get
lost the position. That's us down a place.
DRS. The corner. Should get the run back on Leclerc. Look at the speed difference. That's blowing by him on the straight. He had no answer. No answer for that straight line speed. And the Haas cars come home 6th and 7th.
All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Well, this season promises to end in quite the dramatic fashion. The tussle for the top continues, but in the midfield, Haas very much closing the gap on Williams.
Both teams have had a terrific season. Butler and Jackson rumoured to be in the running for that open Ferrari seat too. I can't wait to see how it all plays out.
If you're anything like us, you won't want the season to end, but end it must. From here on in, every second of every lap counts. What a riveting season it's been. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent race weekend. It's great to see them up on that podium once again.
was an exciting race from our perspective. Let's have yours. Yet another victory over rivals Williams today, Casper, and more speculation over whether or not you can steal that 4th place. What do you have to say about that?
Well, yes, and rightfully so, in my opinion. We've had our eye on 4th place for a while now, even when others have written us off. We're working tirelessly to make every second of every race count, and it's right that that's reflected in the standings. We know what we're capable of, and we know we can do it.
Your retirement grows ever closer, of course. Is that something you think about?
No, that doesn't really play into it. I've got a job to do, and I've got to remain focused. Every moment counts out there, and if I let my mind wander for even a moment, it might be the difference between 4th and 5th in the constructors. Now off the track, it's a different story, but I try my best to keep distractions to a minimum.
Are you looking forward to your retirement? How will you spend it?
I'm really looking forward to spending more time with the family. I have a beautiful wife and a young daughter, Lily, who I don't see nearly enough of, and I can't wait to see more of them.
Appreciate your time.
Ackerman manages the best Butler at the United States Grand Prix, earning some much-needed championship points for Haas in their home race, as they continue to snap at the heels of the rivals at Williams.
Aiden.
Casper, hey, we're closing in on Williams.
Yeah, good race out there.
I think we can do it, Casper. I think it's on.
You know it's not going to be easy, right?
Well, the fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
That doesn't make any sense.
Of course it does. Anyway, I'll leave you to it. Just wanted to say congrats.
Yeah, you too. See ya.
Bye.
Brian.
Casper, debrief has been put back 10 minutes, so you've got a little more time.
Okay, thanks.
Great race out there today. Who'd have thought we'd been pushing for 4th just a few months ago?
Yeah, well, you know what they say. The fights that can't be won are the fights you fight the hardest.
Whoa, brilliant. I'll have to remember that one. That's inspiring is what that is. You keep fighting those fights, Casper. See you at the debrief.
Yeah. Bye, Brian.
So he's still Aiden's little line there. I have to say, one thing I like, bringing Devin Butler back from F1 2019, and also you get Lucas Weber in there, is that they still have the little rivalry with Devin and Lucas right there. Great race today from Ackerman, putting more pressure on Williams. He is one lucky driver, right, Devin? So that's it's pretty cool. I like seeing that. And there he is, Lucas Weber again. Rewards, more XP. next chapter, which is the final chapter. It's all come down to this, the final race of the season. With a superb effort over the back half of the year, Haas have managed to find themselves within striking distance of Williams' Devin Butler's team.
Ryan.
Casper! Cassie boy!
Cassie boy.
A big day today. Huge.
Yeah.
Last race of your career. How does it feel?
Well, I don't know. I guess I feel...
Oh, I'm so excited, let me tell you. I'm like a kid at Christmas.
I'm excited for my retirement.
Oh, you're going to be great out there today. I can feel it in my bones. You're going to be terrific. Just remember what I taught you.
And what was that exactly?
Hilarious. I sure will miss you, Cass. Let's go out with a bang, eh? Not literally. Right, I'll leave you to it. Be brilliant. Be wonderful. Good luck.
Hello?
Hey, Cass. How's it going?
Yeah, fine. Just a little bit...
Sad?
Yeah, maybe. How's Littles?
She's good. We're just grabbing an early lunch. Do you want to talk to Daddy?
Why aren't you racing anymore, Daddy?
Well, because Daddy's retiring.
Can I retire?
You need a job first, Lily. Hey, who's your favorite driver?
I like Aiden.
Aiden? Did Mommy tell you to say that? Can you put her back on the phone?
Aiden Jackson. Bye, Daddy.
No, just hang on, Lily. Hello? Aiden Jackson.
Ah, so isn't this interesting? Oh.
Aiden.
Hey, Casper. How's it going?
Yeah, fine. You okay?
Yeah, I just wanted to wish you well, really. And say thank you, you know, for everything.
Hey, you've got nothing to thank me for.
And look, I'm sorry.
I think we've apologized enough by now.
I guess we have. So, the last race of an incredible career. I'll be honored to witness it.
Thanks, Aiden. I'll see you down there.
See you down there.
So this is interesting. Ackerman's top 5 moments, and it's mentioning actual races that happened. Brazilian Grand Prix 2016, which was a rain race that Max Verstappen famously performed well in. 2008 Japanese Grand Prix that he won, and then mentioning his debut at the 2002 Australian Grand Prix, so he's been in it for almost 20 years. Good encouraging words from Lucas Weber. Didn't know Abu Dhabi had pizza places, but alright. Well, I guess I'm sure they do, but I don't know if they're readily available. Well, anyway, let's go to the final race of Breaking Point. Knowing they need to finish ahead of both Williams drivers, Casper Ackerman makes a push up the pack as he sets his sights on Devin Butler at 4th place in the Constructors' Championship.
Welcome to Abu Dhabi, and we're just about to start today's race here at the Yas Marina circuit. This is a track known for its long back straight, and it serves as a fantastic opportunity for overtaking, going into the slow speed corners that follow it. The Yas Marina circuit, just over 3.4 miles long with 21 corners and 2 very long back straights. There are 2 DRS zones going into the heavy braking zones of both turn 8 and turn 11, and offer plenty of potential for overtaking. The circuit comes with its fair share of tricky corners as well, in particular 15, 16 and 17, which will certainly test a driver's braking management. Haas could catch Williams today, but it's a pretty tall order. And are you still surprised they are where they are?
I am, to be honest, yeah. When you look back at how they finished last season, the fight they had in Canada, the antagonism on and off track, these two really weren't getting on. I think a lot of people, myself included, had written them off.
Well, they've been nothing if not surprising, the Haas pair. Of course, neither driver may be with them next season.
Yeah, it's Ackerman's last race today. I'll certainly be sorry to see him go. And they say Jackson and Ferrari are in talks, so who knows?
Well, Ferrari continue to be cagey about that open seat next season, claiming that no decision's been made just yet, and they'll see how this season concludes first. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Verstappen, Perez, Lance Stroll and Fernando Alonso, Leclerc, Butler, Norris and Carlos Sainz, Vettel, Ackerman, Aiden Jackson and Russell, Tsunoda, Ocon, Daniel Ricciardo and Pierre Gasly. Raikkonen and Antonio Giovinazzi starts from the back of the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head to trackside. Plenty of overtakes from this man Ackerman today, and here's another one to chalk off. This guy shouldn't be retiring from Formula One. And what's happening here? It looks like Russell's retiring. And I'm not clear what the issue is, but there's a potential opportunity here for Haas, as it seems that Devin Butler's been left alone to see off the competition.
And he's not having the best of days, Crofty. A few mistakes creeping in here and there, a few lockups. This race isn't over yet.
Alright, let's get going.
You're lapping quicker than Butler now, Casper. Outstanding work. We've got a chance here.
Roger.
Let's make that push. We're all behind you.
I'm on it.
You have to catch Butler before lap 9. Oh, could have taken that corner a lot better. There we go. Leave Stroll in the dust. So keep on going.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. The gap to the car behind is 2.2 seconds. Ackerman's currently in 6th place, P6.
Ocon squeezed by and we get there. We're closing in on Sainz. There we go. Up into P7, and Butler is not that far up the road.
Well, they're not far ahead now, Cass. Keep on it. Devon is directly ahead of you. Good job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far.
So Haas potentially on track to really upset Williams here, with Ackerman leading Butler and Jackson not too far behind. Butler's closing in on Ackerman. He's trying to win that race back, but which way's he going to go? Down the inside he goes, and they've hit each other. That's really aggressive from Devon Butler. He sends both cars spinning out. Butler into the barrier, and that looks to be the end of the race for him.
Too late on the brakes. I'm sure the stewards will be looking at this one after the race.
But the Haas car's still moving. The Dutchman looks to be continuing, Ant.
It's great to see him still in this fight, Crofty, but he has suffered significant damage. There are points still up for grabs today, though, don't forget.
Well, that is significant. But can Casper Ackerman's Haas finish?
You okay, Casper? The data this end suggests the car is compromised.
That's fine. I can finish.
Butler's out of the race.
Butler's out, we have a shot. Jackson's closing fast, Casper.
Okay.
You need to go for third, Aid.
Bobby, third. What about Casper?
What, we let Aiden pass?
Let Aiden pass. Do the best you can, Casper. How's the car?
Good enough. Will you give a message to Aiden?
You need to pass Casper, Aiden.
Copy.
He says you'd better get on that podium.
That will get the team fourth.
Maybe, if Casper's car holds out.
I guess I better get on that podium then.
Gunning for the podium. 7 laps to go.
to car in front is 2.4 seconds.
To fifth, kind of past Perez and Bottas to get on the podium. Oop. A little bit of contact, but we're still good.
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres.
Alright, we're closing in on Bottas on the Mercedes. Oh, we surely have to get it going into this chicane. Dive down to underneath. And we secure the spot. We are on the podium in P3. We still have... Uh-oh, here comes Bottas coming back. Wow, what a run by Bottas to take back third place. Not over yet. Very clearly. A little bit of contact. Slightest bit of contact.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining. The gap to the car ahead is 9.7 seconds.
Whoops. Was paying too much to the Olympics there. It pretty much in no man's land now. We're firmly ahead of Bottas, but Verstappen and Hamilton are 9 seconds plus up the road.
The gap behind us is 3.7 seconds.
I want to take a look at the running orders, see who's where. So Casper's still hanging out in 6th. And then you see both Williams cars right there at the bottom. Devin Butler, George Russell retired from the race. Oh, Ackerman.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Ackerman is up to P5. He got by Sergio Perez at some point. Even with a damaged race car. That's pretty impressive.
Our gap to the car in front is 8.3 seconds.
Alright, here we go. Final lap of the Grand Prix. Final lap of Breaking Point.
This is your final lap of the race.
Aiden Jackson in a firm position to secure 3rd place.
We're increasing our gap on the
in
car
this
behind
race.
by around a second a lap.
And thus 4th place in the Constructors' Championship for Haas. As you see Verstappen and Hamilton up the road. We will not be a threat to them. They are well out in front. Whew. You know, Verstappen's close enough to Hamilton, but he's not close enough to really make a move for the lead. Well, we could probably get a better run through that chicane. It's not really a chicane. Corner complex. Whatever phraseology you would like to use for that. Corners? Lewis Hamilton wins. Max Verstappen comes in second, and Aiden Jackson gets third for Haas, and a podium finish. How about that?
Superb effort, mate. Well done. Just brilliant. Woo-hoo! And they've done it. What a season this has been for Haas. Even a race or two ago, you wouldn't have believed it, but they finished fourth in the Constructors. If the rumours are to be believed, they'll be reluctant now to let young Aiden Jackson go. What a talent he's proved to be, and an incredible end to an incredible career for Casper Ackerman, who somehow found his way back into the race after that nasty scrape with Butler. What a race here in Abu Dhabi.
Cheers, mate. Thanks.
Hey.
Casper! We did it.
We did it. Have you seen the crash yet?
No, what happened?
No, I'll let you see it for yourself.
And Butler's okay?
Bruised ego, perhaps. Anyway, I just came to congratulate you all and bid you a fond farewell. It's been a pleasure. And I'll see you later. We'll celebrate.
Stay for a bit.
No, no, no.
Oh, come on, what are they going to do? Discipline you? This isn't my victory, Casper. This is ours.
Some race. Yeah, some race. You know, you had us all worried for a moment out there. Brian, when have I ever let you down? You really want me to answer that? Best not. Hey, it's been a pleasure. Now the pleasure has been mine, Brian. Heck of a career you've had, Cass.
Casper!
And I think you'll want it.
Casper! Casper!
For heaven's sake, man, get out there. You've earned it.
Matteo Bonatto giving them a thumbs up. And then we get some credits. Let's see if they list the voice actors for some of those people. Casper, Aiden, Devin. There we go. I think I missed the English one. Well, that was something. Well, that was it for Breaking Point on F1 2021. Thank you for watching. And, I guess I could say, obviously, what's next has to be my Team Career mode. So I'll see you then for the, I guess, the prologue for the first season, setting everything up. So, until then, I'll see you next time. And I guess I'll also close by saying that Breaking Point, it was fun for what it was. Enjoyed it. So there you go.